Good morning student, welcome back to again physics point classes. So today we are going to start another important unit, that is light reflection and refraction. So before starting that unit, first of all we have to understand what is light, because light play key role in that unit. Totally all the topic related with light are discussed here. So first of all we have to understand what is light. Actually in that chapter, that light is used, his actual name is visible light. That light is specially used in that chapter, but this is not a single light. There are many light combination. And what is light? Actually light is an electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation which lies within the portion of electromagnetic spectrum. So whenever an electromagnetic spectrum of any light is obtained, then electromagnetic spectrum consisting many lights there, just like infrared, ultraviolet, visible light, X-rays, gamma rays. In all these we will discuss visible light here. Now that visible light, that is ordinary simple words we call it light, has following characteristics which are discussed here. First one, light is basically a form of energy. That is important. Light is a form of energy which produce on our body, produce sensation on during falling on our ear, eyes, organ, etc. Second one, that light is actually combination of electric and magnetic field combination. Means electric and magnetic field combinedly act perpendicular to each other, then their combination move on in a third perpendicular direction, that is called electromagnetic waves. And in that electromagnetic wave there is a light called visible light, that are we discuss here. Third one, visible light having energy E barabar NUH, means it is called photon. Actually energy is a packet of energy is called photon, and there are lots of packets are collectively combined light, that is called energy. And energy of each photon given by E is equal to NH nu, where nu is the frequency and H is the Planck constant and N is the how many number of photon falling on the surface of the body. In that manner this actual formula is E barabar NH nu. Fourth one, its speed is 3 into 10 की power 8 meter per second in everywhere, whether we are discussing vacuum or free space. Next one, it's travel in a straight line but in the form of wave. It travel in a straight line but in the form of wave. Next one, its nature is transverse, means it travel or propagate in a medium or without medium in form of crust and trough, just like this one. This is crust, this is trough, this is crust, this is trough. In that manner light travel in a medium or without medium. And next one, its wavelength range lies from visible light 400 to 700 nanometer. In nanometer 10 की minus 9 meter, means its wavelength range 400 to 700 nanometer. And last one property of visible light, that it does not need any material medium to carry its energy. In short we can say that these light can be travel in a medium or without medium, where they can propagate. In that manner these are the following basic property of visible or just called light. So keep all these property always in your mind and try to understand further topics that are related to this 1 hour topic, that is called light. Now what happens when a light falls on an object? Suppose there is an object AB, it has some thickness. Whenever light fall over the surface of that object, that is the surface AB, that surface is called media, because above that surface there is a air, but inside that material there is not a air. That's why these are two medium and separated by a layer that separate two mediums is called media. So light ray falls on AB surface, that is called media, get incident a particular point, that point is called point of incidence, and get reflected back in same medium from which it comes. That light is called reflected light, and that phenomena in which a light incident on the surface of any media and get back into the same medium from where it comes is called reflection. In that picture you can see here. Next one, if light falls on the surface of medium and get absorbed inside the material thickness, then such phenomena is called absorption. This picture is here. The light falls on the surface and the whole light energy absorbed by the material and get it heated, etc. This is known as absorption. And third one, the light falls on the surface of any media, it get penetrate and get come out from the other surface of the same material is known as reflected light, and that phenomena is called refraction, that is here. So in that manner, we understand that light is broadly classified into three phenomena during falling on the surface of any media, that is an object which have particular thickness. The first one is reflection, second one is absorption, and third one is reflection. But at that time, we are going to discuss first reflection, and second we will discuss refraction after completing all those phenomena or all those topics related with our reflection phenomena next. And there is a refraction, but we don't discuss any about absorption because it is out of syllabus from our 10th class. Now we will go for refraction. As we have discussed, there is a material which have some thickness, and whenever light falls on the surface of that object, that is AB, then get light reflected back into the same medium from where it comes. That phenomena is called reflection, and that light is called incident light, and that light is called reflected light. Now there are two cases. That object may be of two types. If that object reflect light 100% is called mirror. That mirror substance will behave like a mirror. And if that object does not reflect 100% light, or it may be less than 100%, means clear image not formed, then such objects may be plate, paper, etc. This type of reflection is called irregular reflection. So we can understand here reflection broadly classified into two categories, regular and irregular. In case of regular reflection, a mirror is used, while in case of irregular reflection, or it may be called diffused reflection, we use objects like plate, paper, etc., utensils, etc. Now, what is mirror? Mirror is actually the combination of glass plus silver coating. Means whenever a glass and on one surface we place a coating of silver, and behind it there is some polished from any color. That colors are red, green, blue, RGB. That are the primary colors. In that manner, mirror is the basically combination of glass and silver coating plus painted from back side. Now this mirror are further classified into three categories: plane mirror, concave mirror, or convex mirror. That will be discussed in next class. Now if we want to understand what is regular reflection, what is irregular reflection, first of all, for understanding regular reflection, there is a mirror. There is a mirror which have a complete smoothness on its surface, and means there is a silver coating presenting on the top layer. Whenever a light ray falls over the surface of that medium by making some angle, then it get reflected parallel as like it comes. That phenomena in which parallel incident ray after striking to the surface of the mirror get reflected back as like parallels is known as regular reflection. There are the two main things. The clear image is always formed in case of regular reflection, and second one, incident and reflected light are parallel to each other. Both property generally associate with that mirror, and such type of regular reflection can be seen in a mirror. While in case of diffused or irregular reflection, there are some irregularity on the surface of any object, just like plate, paper, etc. And whenever parallel incident lights fall on the surface of that irregular surface, then they get close to each other. If they never remains parallel to each other, then such phenomena in which incident and reflected light are not parallel to each other are called diffused or irregular reflection. And second one, there is no clear images formed, means image is formed but it has some problem. You can't detect what is the actual face of which body. So in that manner we can say irregular reflection generally can be seen on plate, paper, etc. while the regular reflection can be seen on 100% on a mirror. I hope that is enough today for light and how many phenomena, reflection time, and we will discuss further topic in next class. Till then, keep concentration and study hard to understand these basic phenomena for your light reflection and refraction.